Hey everybody, it's Andrew coming at you again with Disc Golf 1 stats. Going to cover over some things, recapping a little bit late here. I ran out of time. I was watching the female division, and if you haven't seen that yet, gotta watch that final round, especially the back nine for the females. Absolutely wonderful storylines going on. I actually got caught up by that and didn't have a chance to post before the round 4 of the men's, and I had prior obligations before that. I missed my chance to post before this, so here we go. I got the round 3 breakdown that should be right before this. I'll clip that into this video, and then we're going to do the round 4 breakdown. So here we go. Round 3 now. Following up on GMC 2025, this is round 3, the breakdown. We predicted a 12 under hot around, but it actually came from Macbeth, not Gannon, believe it or not. So that's pretty awesome. Paul blisters round 3 with 12 under. Gannon shoots 10 under to work his way to solo 4th. And the lead card Sunday. Round over round, Gannon loses 1 stroke to the leader, and he's 7 down. It brings us to the storylines going into round 4 here for this tournament. Currently, if P. McBee continues his score as it is, the only way he goes down is if Cole or Paul Kranz can shoot like 15 or 17 under, respectively. Round 3 was close to perfection. 2 pars and two of the hardest to birdie holes. 7 and 8 got Paul Macbeth bogeys. If he can correct these 4 holes and continue to birdie the rest, he's pretty much untouchable. Unless he falls apart, I really think Paul Macbeth has it in the bag. I think a 1090, 1100 round is the only thing that stops Paul here if he continues on this tear, even if he loses 3 strokes on his round 4 compared to round 3. We saw Fox Run be more attackable off the tee, but only if your putting's on point. There's a lot of OB here. You don't have a lot of chance to scramble like we did at Brewster, so the scramble numbers are going to be a lot more wild and chunky looking. They're not going to be a 77, 78%. They're going to be 25%, 50%, and there's less chances to scramble in general out at Fox Run. If everyone's on it, I predict going into round 4, final round of 2025 GMC, that P. McBee shoots 8 under. My model came out with a lesser number for the final round for some reason, but we're going to say that's what it is, 8 under. Has Cole Redallin as 7 under. We have Gannon at 12 under for round 4. Calvin at 8 under, and Paul Kranz shooting 8 under. Paul Macbeth's tournament to lose. We'll see who has it. Again, please don't use any of this information for any type of betting, wagering, anything like that. This is all for fun, just to see what we can find out, how close we can get to what actually happens. And we'll see you for round 4. Now, welcome back to round 4 breakdown. Round 4 breakdown. P. McBee does it again. Wins 2 strokes over Gannon, who's shot a hot 13 under round, better than predicted. We predicted Gannon to shoot 12 under, shoots 13. Fantastic. P. McBee played fairly steadily overall. Dipped round 4. He had a much harder time hitting the fairway, it seems, than the other few rounds, and that caused him to drop his GIR, his green in regulation. And he also missed a few in the green, C1 or C2, more than in round 3 when they played Fox Run the day before. And that pretty much kind of cost him some of his strokes. But strangely enough, he shot 8 under. The model predicted 8 under. So there's something there to it. That's pretty awesome. We got that one. Gannon shot 1 better than we thought. He had a garbage first round, at least by Gannon standards. Finishes like a class act and plays serious golf to work his way up into second. Round 4, he had to be doing some psychology or something, pushing his plays to really get those guys, maybe even Paul McBeth, to make some of those mistakes that caused that lesser round in round 4. But he just increased his greens in regulation. He spiked his fairway hits over the last few. Those fairway hits led to higher GIR. And then he did all right in the green. Wasn't as good as he's been in the last few days. But Paul McBeth basically did the opposite of what Gannon did. And that's, we really see that swing there. Cole finished 7 down as predicted. So that's pretty good there. He faded a bit in round 4 as it was his least amount scored in round 4 at 7 under. He hit the fairway more, but he missed his green in regulation on approach more. His killer putting really is what kept him in the round. If he would have missed some of those putts, he very well would have not been in 3rd place to finish this tournament. So great job, Cole. Putting kept you alive here, kept you on that 3rd place finish there. Lastly, Paul Kranz, a breath of fresh air. I'm not going to say much about Paul. I'm going to add him to others with the MVP Open since he's shooting a little bit hotter. We'll go ahead and see what his predictions kind of give us with data that we have. And he shot 1 better than the prediction he shot 9 under. We thought he was going to do 8 under. So good job, Paul. And lastly, we have Calvin. He shot 2 better than what was predicted. We thought 8. He shot 10 under. And his putting in circle 1 cost him the most strokes in round 4. 3 putts, hole 2, and 2 putts, hole 17 by stats. That's a 3-stroke loss on those holes. Those 3 strokes would have put him at 36 under for the tournament instead of 33, tying him with Cole Redallen for 3rd. Anyhow, the last round of both the men's and the women's division, absolutely fantastic. It is a must-watch for this year. And as I watch the Jomez, if you had a chance to watch the DGN coverage, great. I am going to go ahead and get off here, and I need to start working on the MVP Open. I will post that here in a little bit, and we'll see what predictions we have for MVP Open based on last year, the way some of these players are playing currently, and we'll see. I'll probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 6 or 7 different players. May include Simon. We'll see. But yeah, again, none of these videos should be used for any type of betting, wagering, anything like that. It's not any type of advice whatsoever. We're doing this for fun, and we will see you guys next time.